All right, so I wanted to show you what we're going to be doing here today. It's a cheese enchilada casserole. We're going to be using the Cookwell and Company cheese enchilada soup. And this is going to be a little more vegetarian, so you can add whatever kind of protein you want. I'm adding Gardein, the beef, and this is our HEB Mixla tortillas. They're half corn, half flour. So if you're not a huge fan of corn tortillas, you don't have to use it. You can use these. I just used what I had on hand. And you're going to cut them into 1 inch squares or however thick you want. If you want to leave them in strips, you can do that. It doesn't really matter. As far as the Gardein, and that's it completely right there. As far as the Gardein goes, you can honestly add whatever kind of meat mixture you want. So if you want to use ground beef, ground turkey, if you want to use shredded chicken, whatever you want to do, you can. I'm doing a little more vegetarian. Now the soup is, I believe it's chicken broth or beef broth, so it is not vegetarian. So just be aware of that. But yeah, just pour it into your meat mixture. You're going to heat it all up completely till it's completely heated up. And what I did after this was add a little bit of water, shake up the jar, and then pour the excess in there because you don't want to waste anything. So literally, you're just going to heat that up until it's done. This is our HEB's Mexican blend cheese. And you're literally going to layer it like if it was a lasagna. So you're going to do your meat mixture. You're going to do your corn tortillas. Then you're going to be doing the meat mixture again. And the reason why you're putting the mixture at the bottom is so that it doesn't get stuck to the pan. And so see how you're going to make sure you cover the whole bottom. That's going to be your base. And just sprinkle it all over. You don't have to do a thick layer. You can definitely do like a thin. I'm doing just enough to cover the bottom. And like I said, if you had strips, like if you did big strips, you could definitely do that. Just lay them flat. This is really easy. You don't have to worry about anything. Just sprinkle it on there. Then you're going to add your meat mixture again. And I say meat, but I am using Gardein, and this isn't 100% vegetarian. Like I said, the soup does have chicken or beef broth. I forgot which one it is, but it does have that in there, so it's not 100% vegetarian. And you're just gonna put it on top. Make sure there's no corn tortillas showing because you don't want it to get hard and ugly. You want to make sure it's completely coated. And then when you're done, just add your cheese. And you could add as little or as much. I just did enough to like cover it. I think this pan was like an 8x8 pan. But yeah, just do enough to cover it. And then you're going to do the same steps over again, which is the corn tortillas, the meat mixture, and then the cheese again. So just like I said, like a lasagna. And yeah, just completely coat it. Make sure it's all done. Like I said, you want it to be a nice even layer. So yeah, it's super easy. And like I said, I did 1 inch squares, but you can do whatever you like. And there we go with that meat mixture again. And honestly, when I added a little bit water to the jar and I shook it up, I could have added more water to it. I think just making it a little bit thinner would have been really nice because it could have melted in all the little cracks and crevices of the corn tortillas. And that's it. You put it in the oven. Do that last layer. So this one was 2 layers, but you could definitely do 3. I did 2 because I knew we were going to eat all this. And then the other one I'm going to take for lunch. And you're going to put it for 375. I changed the time to 30 minutes. But actually, I'm using the Ninja oven. So it was probably ready in like 20 22 minutes or 20 minutes, and that's it. Let it cook, and there you go. So that was it. Look how perfect that came out. Took like 20 minutes to cook in the oven. There you go.